All right, guys, can you hear me now? What's up, Nick? What's up? Who's your dads? Welcome. What's up, Luke? All right, where was I going? I was going to work on something here. Good day, Eric. Yeah, who are you watching, Hoosier? I think Notre Dame USC is 7:30. Georgia, got Georgia on your mind? Might be a little light on attendance. I don't usually break on Saturday. It's super rare, but we'll do what we need to do. Got EOM Hobby House Mark on at 8 o'clock with stack sales and mystery slabs tonight too. Wife and her daughter are going to Phantom of the Opera, I think, tonight. So I'm home doing nothing but card stuff and watching college football. You couldn't ask for anything more. So I figured I'd try to get some rips in. What's up, Steve Thompson? Need some hockey guys. We're just a few hockey guys away from closing that whole case out. So baseball, football, hockey, basketball can't rip till Thursday, but those are certainly getting close as well. What's up, Steve? We're really close. We're 10 teams away from closing that whole case of hockey out. So Steve, it was like nobody knew Series 1 was out either. Nobody said anything to me. I found out almost on accident that it had released. Then I heard some people were upset with Upper Deck and kind of boycotting it a little bit too. So yeah, just kind of fell into it. That's true. Okay, so I sent the ping for this break. Top spot in the random will get the non-MLB stuff. So wherever that falls, the Negro League, the commissioners, all that weird oddball stuff. Unless there's somebody tied to an MLB team. So, but a lot of stuff close. I've got a $10 football break up there, guys. And then we can do personals. I've got SpongeBob personals. I've got football personals. Oh, no, I did not hear. That's awesome, Mitch. I mean, assuming you guys are happy with the contract. All right, so let's get this random rolling, and then we'll give it plenty of time. You guys can tag people or whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. But you guys can tag people, tag them in Discord, whatever you want to do, District, and try to get your trades made and stuff. So let's do the names first. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Saturday, too. Just one of those things where we're trying to reach everybody and get so set in our ways on the streaming. We never break on Saturday, and I know sometimes it's the only time you guys can watch. So, yeah, I know you keep pretty busy too, Nick. So, all right, 9 rolls, and AVJHME was your code. Remember, this is a 4-box carton of T205, a Topps Chrome Hobby, and a Bowman Chrome Hobby. So I appreciate you for helping me clean up my Topps Chrome. Here come the names. I will do something nice for you for helping close the Bowman Chrome PYT mixer, if we can get that one done. And again, anything can rip except Topps flagship basketball, which release day is Thursday. That'll actually be here probably late Monday afternoon, but we cannot rip it until Thursday. Still a few personal boxes left. If you're a Break Club token holder, check in at Discord. VRRRPO. And be ready to look at the screen. I will get you your lineup. And again, top spot in the random is going to claim the non-MLB stuff we pull. And we might be out of paper here. Let's see how close we are. What's up, Kristen? So the Dodgers are in, what is it now, 3-2 Seattle, and they're playing tonight or not? Tomorrow? And it's 3-2 Seattle? Guys, I have not watched either. I have not watched. Ooh, welcome back, Keith Gillenwater. Keith's local here. But in Toronto, okay. This is MBB 1633. This was the $30 break. Again, we've got plenty of time, so if you want to tag somebody, track them down, see if they want to make trades, whatever. No rush. We'll give it a little bit and stack this stuff up. I don't know if Pittman's here or not. It might just be Pitts. P-I-T-Z or R Pitts. Dan, you've got the Royals. You got the Royals, Dan. Anybody else not see it? Yep. There he is. Yep, you got him, Pitts. Paul, you've got the Padres. Anyone else? Just yell it out if you didn't see who you got. Paul says Padres for A's. A's are Rocco. Yankees are Rocco. I'll show you the list again, guys, if you got a second to look at the screen. If you're doing your yard work or whatever you've got going on, here we go. And again, the top spot in the random will take the non-MLB stuff. Nine left in the $20 break. It's 2 Logo Fractor, 3 Bowman Chrome Mega, and 2 of the T205 mini boxes. And I'll tell you, one of those 2 mini boxes has an auto because the other half of the carton did not have an auto that we ripped yesterday. So one of those boxes has an auto in it. 9 left. There's no Otani. What's up, Rip Queen? Welcome. It's a rare treat to have her in here. What's up, Todd? Yeah, hi. Yep, one of those boxes will have the auto in it. 9 left. All right, tag whoever you're looking for. If you don't know their handle, let me know, and we'll help you out so we can try to get them in here so you can make trades. Plenty of time. I'm going to stack up the Bowman Chrome hobby box next. I know it's a super weird time of day. Pretty much had EOM Mark committed to the 8 o'clock slot, so I didn't want to mess his schedule around, so he'll be on at 8 o'clock. I don't know that we'll necessarily raid into him. I don't know if I can keep you guys going for 3 hours, so we'll see. Phil and hockey would definitely help with that. Yep, hang on, Todd. Todd, I'll tell you, you've got the D-backs. If you've just got one spot, I see it right now. Todd says D-backs are available. And then if you like football, there's a $10 football break. It's like a scratch-off lottery ticket. It is a Prism retail pack box. I think that's got 24 packs in it. It's the Prism retail pack full box, 2 Prestige blasters, and then the Donruss Costco bundle that has the oversized downtown in it. $10. Take a swing. Kristen says last call. All right, there's the Topps Chrome and the Bowman Chrome. You would think, I don't know what the oversized downtowns go for because they're way more common than the regular downtowns. I mean, way more. We hit the Drake May in the last one. And then if anybody wants one of those as a personal, I've got them listed for $150 in the shop now. And here's T205 cartons. If you're a subscriber or a token holder, we can do $145 shipped, and that'll close your stack as well. That's another thing, too. Make sure you get your shipping notes in this weekend. But $145 for subs and token holders. And shipping is included. All right, here we go. Good luck. Mayo. Did Rick Queen say anything yet? I wanted to see if she'd say hi to us. Lindor. James Wood. What do you guys think? Notre Dame UFC USC tonight. What are you thinking? No relations. Yeah, I knew they go okay. They're nowhere near. There's an Adley. Anybody PC's Andujar? I got a ton of Andujar stuff. You can have it for a song. Reese Hines, J-Ram, Miller, Sagasy, $4.99 Cardinals. That's for Furtman, Adam Furtman. Well, let's close the football and then we'll see. Ohtani. Tell you what, you couldn't scroll down 3 spots on Twitter today without seeing an Ohtani card. Remember when people were panic selling Ohtani after the whole gambling scare or after he got hurt the first time, then the second time? Timeline was nothing but Ohtani stuff today. Yamamoto. Look at that. To $2.99. Dodgers for Richmeyer. Cash it in. Cha-ching. Chiga-ching. Richmeyer, that is easy money. And I know there's another one in here too. Carter. What did I do? Because I thought there was another one in here. Yeah, we had another one. What did I do? Where'd I put that? Because I know we had another one. Steve's audio only. Tell Steve it's none of his business. Huh, I swear we had one. I could have swore we had one in there. Steve, it's Ohtani to $2.99 out of the Topps Chrome blue. Yeah, I swore there was a base in there. No, it's the blue parallel. Kyle Teal. Steve, what are you doing that you can only listen and not watch? Are you driving? Chapman to $4.99 Giants. Tom Folsom. Medina to $150 Reptilian. That feels amazing. Royals for Dan Cavanaugh, $150. Kedry Martinez, $250 M's for Wayne Conley. Fountains of Wayne. Nick Kurtz that came to the league. Now I'm curious what Steve's up to. Padilla, Bazana, Caceres. Yeah, probably. You heard about Atlantic City and what he did there. Okay, so let's put the PYT up. 16 teams left. I'll give you the psych out speech about how you're almost halfway. You're almost halfway. And then we'll figure out what your little bonus is going to be for closing it. Biggest teams left in that are Cubs, Astros, Giants. Cubs, Astros, Giants are the biggest ones left in that right now. Orioles, Royals. After that, it's pretty easy. What's up, Steve? Steve, in the shipping notes, if you don't want all your base, Steve Rizzo, let me know in shipping notes, Nick Kurtz, because yours is starting to pile up a little bit. Carson Williams, 150 Rays. I think before in the past, you've opted out of all your base, so just post the notes for me. This is for Fillmore. Kurtz. That's getting girthy. Braylon Payne at $2.99 Brewers. I've started stacking the breaks up today. That's for Eric Martin, Walcott, Chris Rodriguez, Dingler, Gonzalez, Mini Diamonds, Giants for Tom Folsom Prism, Brett Bateman to 50, Reptilian, Cubby Bears, Keith Gillenwater, Mayor, Welcome back, Keith. And I don't think we got an extra auto out of this hobby box. Man, somebody go back and check the video. I swear we had a base Topps Chrome Ohtani in there. I know I saw that. That is freaking me out. Steve, you had the White Sox. Just the White Sox, Steve, one spot. In fact, I'm going to check the Topps Chrome base again, just because it's bugging me that much. Unless it was Freeman I saw. Maybe it was the Freeman, because I even made a comment, I thought. Maybe it was the Freeman. Yeah, I don't know. All right, time for these little buggers. 16 left in the PYT. If you close it without a bunch of offers, I'll come up with something for you. I don't know, was that the last baseball I've got up? I've also got some 24 Bowman Chrome U football personal packs we can rip. I got to close 20 more to close a full box. So you could do them in multiples of two for 15 or $8 each. Hockey's down to 3 and 7. I've got Brandon's stuff in the shop for tomorrow night. He'll be on tomorrow. And then again, the $10 football. Someone is at the door. Damn, look at that. Pushing 30 people on a Saturday afternoon. Who would have thought? All right, remember, any non-MLB stuff's going to the top spot, which is currently Tom Folsom Prison. I was telling the guys in chat, I still have 8 cartons of this left, so 32 boxes. Whatever you guys want to do, we can get creative. You close that PYT on the stage. I'll find a cheap way to hook you up. Yeah, there's no way you can get bumped out of that spot, Tom. I'll find a way to hook you up if you guys close the PYT. Now you're at halfway. Your next goal is 2/3. I could do a carton of this for $10 as a little bonus. Is my math right? I'd do that for you guys. We could do it for subscribers and token holders only. A 1 carton special for $10 for closing the PYT. There may not be enough people here to... We could do limit 1. I'd do it as limit 1. Gentleman's agreement limit 1 if you guys close the PYT. A 1 carton special, 10 bones. I'd do that. And then if we don't get it on the limit one, I'd let you grab another one till we're filled. Another one. All right, here we go. And I'll go through and check the backs and get the cap rolls and all the goofy stuff. So let me just do my preliminary work here first. I had a weird interaction with Jason Worth when the Phillies played the Yankees when I took the family to New York. So it has like a gold trim to it, but it's just a regular card. What's going on there? Is that anything, Furman? Huh, that was weird. Wonder why they had that gold to it. Strom, friend of the group. Who's got the Phillies? Pittman. Pittman, you want to see if Strom is interested in that? Sasaki? Unless you need it. If he says no, I could just put it back in your stack. Votto. Yeah, I don't. Have you guys? Well, I guess we'll see if we see any other ones with gold frames. How about Ohtani last night, man? Unreal. Trout. Brooks Lee. Oh, there's another one. Adamas has it too. Let's see how many we have that have that. John Smoltz, he's a dick. Anybody seen anything that doesn't have a team yet that I missed? Negro League players or anything like that? Like I said, it's going to Tom if we do. I forgot to watch. All right, here comes our auto. Cade Povich. O's for Wayne Conley. All right, Nick's back, guys. We can start. We were waiting on you, Nick. 14 left in the PYT. You're unlocking a $10 T205 carton if you close the PYT without killing me in offers, without crushing me. Yep, there's a Roki right there. You do it without crushing me in offers. Jacob Wilson, Will Wagner. And I think we've only seen 2 gold frames so far. Mayo. Acuna. Yankees Sheffield. It's a little obscure. Gavin Lux is a gold frame. So what? We're going to figure out it's 1 per box, I bet. Mets Pedro. It's also a little rare. Maybe it's going to be 1 per box. Gold Leaf is 1 in 9 packs, Todd says. There's a Mayo. Gold Leaf. Jackie. Another Mayo. 1 in 9 packs, I'm thinking is penny sleeve, unless it's somebody good. Posada. Here's a James Wood. All right, let's move our gold Leafs over. 1 in 9 packs. We'll sleeve those. All right, Polar Bear is a sleeve anyway, so we're good. What did we say was getting top loaded? Where'd that go? We're top loading. What did we say we were top loading, Furtman? Anything except Piedmont and Capital. Okay. So these are getting top loaded anyway. There's a Capital. P and Capital. Sleeve. Top rest. Yeah, I had it written down weird. All right, let's check the backs of these. What's up, Ocean Wave? What's up, Districtivan? Cycle. Not to be confused with Cycle from the GoBots. You guys remember Cycle? I was more of a turbo guy. The Ferrari. It's a Piedmont. Yeah, Cycle. GoBots were badass until Transformers came along. Sovereign. Piedmont. The Castillo's a Sovereign. Wagner's a Cycle. Williams, Eric Davis, Brenton Doyle are Piedmonts. Bartolo Colon's a Piedmont. Castillo's a Capital. Kershaw's a Piedmont. I'm not reading all that reply. Canseco's a Piedmont. Tatis is a Piedmont. Is that AI, Rapoli? Capital, Jimenez, Blue Jays. Sovereign on Ventura. Pools is a Piedmont. Shota is a Piedmont. Frank Thomas is a Capital. Yeah, I got him in the sleeves. Oh, you said Capital can be sleeves? Yeah, I'm just giving you a hard time. $14 left in the PYT. If you close it, you get a $10 random limit one for now. Open to everybody. T205 carton break. It's pretty much at cost. Gunner's a Sovereign. Chano Parks is Polar Bear. Strom's a Piedmont. Pittman didn't show up, did he? I wanted to ask him about the Strom Piedmont. Votto's a Piedmont. Ober's a Capital. Hopefully Strom gives me the right shipping address this time. Scherzer's a Cycle. Trevor Hoffman's a Piedmont. Aaron Nola's a Capital. All right. I can't run this back yet. I'm out of Bowman Chrome Megas. There's that Otani payday. Out of Chrome Megas. I'm trying to get some more. All right, let's rip 1636. What's up, Foreman? Guys, for you basketball fans, I put an offer out there today. There's only 2 teams left to close Jumbo Half Case PYT 1. They are... That's the hockey break. Hockey's down to 2. The Pelicans and the Kings. If you close the Pelicans, you can tell me what you want in Jumbo Half Case Round 3, and I will save it for you. To help me, and thanks for helping me close PYT 1. I think the Kings are $15, the Pelicans are $35. If you take both of them, I'll let you reserve a team in PYT 4 or some other team in PYT 3 if you want as well. So Pelicans and Kings. That way we can just say that PYT 1 is closed. You just tell me what you want. All right. John just grabbed one of Brandon's. Brandon is live again tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Hi, John Key. And this is T205 logo fractor mixer 2. And again, last one of these I can do until I get more Bowman Chrome in. It's 2 of the T205s. It will have an auto in it. 2 logo fractor and 3 Bowman Chrome Mega. I love this break. The $20 break. You're down to 14 in the PYT. That's good news, Daniels. That's good news. You know, if you're my age, you come from a time where when a kid was dealing with something like that, people just assumed something was wrong with them and they just punished them or dealt with them like they were the problem and didn't try to help them or learn anything from it. It's crazy where we're at now as a society. Yeah. There was a time where they would have just said, hey, you know, let's just punish them. Chase, did you buy one of those boxes? Yeah. You get what I'm saying, too. Chase, we can kind of fit those in whenever, so. How about after this break, Chase? We'll rip these This break will go pretty fast, and then we'll see who's got them, okay? And Chase, is this your first purchase here? Are you new? I'll let you know a little secret. If you'd prefer to rip it yourself, I can ship it to you sealed if you want. It's up to you. All right, you're down to 13. You guys are almost 2/3 of the way there. Chase, it's totally your call. If you'd like to rip it yourself, just tell me and I can ship it sealed, or I'm happy to rip it live after this break if you want. And this is only going to take maybe 15 minutes. If you leave and come back, you tell me you're back so I know you're here to witness it live. If you miss it or want to go back and watch, it'll be recorded. The video will be archived and uploaded right under the live stream tab here on the platform. But did somebody say something nice about me? Okay, so Chase, can you hang out for maybe 15 minutes? Who's watching it with you? All right, guys, here we go. Welcome, Brian Barrett. I think he was in the chat the other day as Burr. Brian, if you're here, let me know. Chase and Avery, okay. Yep, give me about 15 minutes, guys. Was there another R, maybe? There he is. All right, yep, Chase and Avery, give me about 15 minutes. I love SpongeBob, so. All right, guys, here's the teams. PCKSXI. And the owners. You're down to 12 in that PYT. I think you guys will get it. Yeah, I haven't done it like that, Daniels, for a couple months, honestly. I've just been reading the code off. I don't know the last time you watched live, but MBC PGL. And Daniels is the top spot in the random, so any non-MLB stuff will go to him. Yeah, if you want to write the code down, you can. It just seems to go a little bit quicker, and then I write the code down, so. Except that one of the times my row height isn't right. It still won't do it. Yeah, anybody that's worried about it can look up the code. So far, nobody's complained, so. I don't know why it's doing that. Here, let's try this. There we go. All right, be ready to look at the screen. Yeah, it's been, I've been doing like that for a little while now. Get any non-MLB stuff, we'll go to Daniels. Trades are open. Like I said, anybody with concerns can look the code up. Nobody's even passively complained about it, so I don't think it's too big an issue. $12 left. In the PYT. And then the next closest one, the $10 football has 23 left. That could certainly go too. We might get it all if a couple hockey guys show up. And now the hockey's close enough that I think we're going to get that as well. You're doing some skimming. Might end up being a pretty nice Saturday night in here. And when I'm done, guys, stick around and if you've never watched EOM Hobby House Mark, his show, some super deals too, man. He comes up with some pretty nice, valuable lots, and then he does mystery slabs too. Yeah. Kind of become the anchor of our Saturday night programming, really. It's a fun show. The guys that show up for it walk out with some pretty solid deals and a nice stack of cards. So Yeah, so if you're free tonight, just watch him run through a couple lots, and you'll see. I'm going to say, you know what? He's had more baseball lately, too. So baseball, football, and basketball pretty consistently. It's worth maybe 15 minutes watching just to see what he's got. And then, like I said, he'll be on. If the traffic's good, he'll stay on 2 hours or more. But he buys stuff, goes to the shows and buys bulk deals and stuff, and then breaks them up here and sells them. And I've seen people drop $50, $100 on a bulk deal he puts together for them live. And all right, anything, guys, trade-wise? Ducks are gone. Jason, did you get the Ducks in PYT1, or were they gone already? I think they were gone. All right, I'll show you the list again here real quick, guys. So what have I missed trade-wise? Just Tigers, Red Sox? John, you've got the Rays. Thank you, Kristen. I knew we had a Kristen in here today. So Red Sox, Tigers. Yeah, we'll get that hockey now. And like I said, if somebody wants to take the Pelicans and Kings and get ahead of Thursday for the debut from the 16-year hiatus of Topps flagship basketball, let me know what you want saved out of round 3 of that format, and I'll hold them back for you. But I got Pelicans and Kings to close out round number 1. I've got all Brandon stuff loaded for tomorrow night. So the only thing that cannot rip is the basketball. And then I've got all kinds of personal box options for football. We've got the SpongeBob. We're going to rip SpongeBob for Chase and Avery here in a minute. Who's got the A's? A's are Todd Peoples, so Noel Peeps. If somebody wants to tag Todd. I don't think Todd shows up live a lot, but I know he's in a good mood because he saw his Stafford downtown he hit because he messaged me. Noel Peeps. And you're 1 away from 10 left on the PYT. Let's get the PYT also. It's going to be an epic Saturday night. And then there's Mark right now. He's got mystery slabs tonight too. Then I'll get you guys a $10 T205 random carton break, limit 1. If it doesn't fill the first wave, giving everybody a chance to grab one, I'll let you take another one. Leafs are gone. You guys are getting there. Buxton. Okay, so just the one trade, Kristen? Let's do it. Dylan Cruz. Ben Rice, Skeens, Young, Warren, Caden Dana, Angels. At least we popped an auto. That's for Sean Hennessy. Sean's on a hot streak here lately. Vlad Jr. to 250. Also for Sean Hennessy. Brooks Lee. George Kirby, 199 M's. For Jason Tingler, the Tingler. Jazz, Shota, Kobe Mayo, Doyle to 199. Rockies for Fountains of Wayne Conley, Kobe Mayo, Jacob Wilson, Seager to 50 for Casey Mitchell, and Robolski, the Tingler. He just goes around and tingles. That's pretty much his whole thing. Yeah, finally, I got 5 cases of Logo Fractor from Fanatics, and I think I'm down to the last, I'll say the last 10 or 12 boxes. So we started out with 100 of them. The only thing I'm still heavy on is right before I went on vacation, actually it showed up while I was on vacation, I got 5 more cases of Bowman Chrome Hobby. I've got a case of Topps Chrome Hobby. I've got 8 of those T205 cartons now. I really don't have a ton of anything else left, baseball-wise. Wilson. Gonzalez. Rushing. Delzine. Casares. Mayer. Gonzalez. We could, Nick. I'd do that. I'm probably in the low 20s on something like that. I don't know. That might not appeal to you. Unless you wanted to do like a single box with it. I mean, if you want like the mini boxes and not a full carton, that'd be a little easier. Muncie, Cruz, Suero. Then you're going to be way cheaper if you're doing mini boxes. Cameron. Yeah. I'd be down. I'd do something for you guys tonight, too. Attendance has been pretty decent. You guys have been pretty active. We're down to 10 teams in the PYT, guys. God, I could probably do... I might be around $12 for one mini box and a Chrome Hobby, maybe. If you guys wanted to go that route. Alvarez, Judge, Mayer, Weatherholt, Mojo, Cardinals for Andrew Moore. Look at that. Cruz, Otani, White, Kurtz, Pena, Farabus to 100. I did not take my Farabus today, so if I get cranky, that's for Daniels. Wilson, Simpson, Cruz, Hope. Yeah, or my Fenelon. So we've hit a Weather Holt out of the Mega and the Dana out of the Logo Fractor. And then we should have a guaranteed auto out of the T205s. This is going pretty well. 10 left in the PYT. You close the PYT for me. I'm down to clown. Without a bunch of offers. D-backs, Orioles, Cubs, Reds, Royals, Angels, Marlins, Rays, Rangers, Jays. To get that thing done. Yeah, we got to get Pinkston a Weather Holt. We'll find a way, Matt. Again, I say on the offers because I'd rather backload that money somewhere else to help get some stuff done. Yeah, that's a good thought process too. The off season's probably where you're gonna want to do that, Matt. Yeah, this is gonna end up being a pretty nice break. Let's see what the auto is in this. All right, Shibe Park, I think we said goes to the A's. Santana, that's smooth. There's James Wood. Hayden Birdseed. Caminero. Skeens. Little Louisiana Lightning for you. Jose Reyes is in this. I'm old enough to remember when Jose Reyes was the chase, who you wanted to hit. Cruz. Dontrell Willis, Marlins, is your auto. That's for Daniels. The D train. Rocker. Skeens. Roki. Backs. Duran's a Capital. Piedmont. You know what? I don't know that we saw any gold leaf ones. Did you? I'll check the fronts again. Burley's a Sovereign. Jared Jones is a cycle. Broadleaf. What's the odds on a broadleaf? I'm not familiar. Guidry's a polar bear. Garcia Parra is a Piedmont. Locklear's a Caporal. Gagne's a Piedmont. Is it funny? You got Greg Gagne and Eric Gagne. Garcia Parra is a Piedmont. Amador's a polar bear. Caporal. You also have Simone Gagne. John's got the Cubs. You're single digits now. Again, Shibe Park should have been the A's, the Philly Athletics, so that'll go to the A's. All right, I'm just checking for the gold leafs again. All right, whatever we end up doing, I got you. You're 9 teams away. Cubs are one of the bigger teams. They're off the board. I didn't see the Orioles go. The Orioles were another one we needed. All right, Pinkston says Orioles and Royals. Thank you, Matt. Okay, $10 football is down to 23. No movement on the basketball for Thursday. And we've got 9 left in the PYT. So the football personals, we've got the Bowman Chrome U hobby packs. I cracked this open so I could take a picture, but I've got 8 boxes of this. If you grab 24 packs, you're guaranteed to rip your own box. So there's 2 autos. They're $8 a pack. I'll do 2 for $15 or any multiple of that. So somebody earlier did 4 for $30. But I've got 8 boxes we can do for personals. So whatever multiple you want to do. We've only sold 4, so I need to do 20 more to close out a box. So it gives you an idea what your odds are. If there's 1 out of 12 is an auto. So the more you get, the more your odds are. But we got to close out 12 of those. But again, any multiple of 2 for 15 will get you there. If you grab 24, set aside your own box to rip. So you're guaranteed the 2 autos. Okay, so let's move the SpongeBob here real quick for Chase and Avery. And I get it, guys. The $80 on the SpongeBob Blaster. I'll tell you, I bought them at cost and I sold them at cost. It took a while to sell them at the $45 to cover my fees and the district fees and stuff. It took forever. I offered them to token holders, offered them to subscribers. We finally moved them. And then they were going for $80 on eBay. Chase, let me know you're still here. Then I offered them again at $65. Still couldn't sell them in Break Club or to subscribers. And then I had people subscribing just to buy the blaster and then unsubscribing. So I had to pull them there. So then I just raised the price and included shipping because new people would buy and didn't understand how stacked shipping worked. So I included the shipping, the fees, all of it, and just put them in. They're currently going for over $100 on eBay right now. And I took the limit 1 off. It's basically where I was. It's also helping. I lost at least $300 on the Disney Chrome mega auction. So it is what it is. I'm trying to offset some of that as well. But again, like right now, go check eBay comps, $100, $105. At one point, I was offering them at cost and then $25 below eBay comps, and they still weren't selling until people found out we had them on the site, and then people were subscribing just to buy them and then unsubscribing. So that's kind of how we got to this point. So All right. So Chase and Avery, let me pull these up, make sure. And shipping, this does close your stack. Yeah, thank you, Mitch. That video rocked too. This does close your stack. Shipping's included. All right, is it Daniel? Daniel? Welcome, by the way. And then, Daniel, do you want the box? Do you want me to... I'll sleeve and top load them and package them up and put them back in the box. That way you can have the empty box as well. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, you're going to pick the box. 1 is the top, 2, and 3. You tell me which one you want to rip. And then you said Chase and Avery are watching right now? Mitch, I was trying not to do offers because I'm offering you guys something for closing it. I'll do it, though. Yeah, because I owe you 150 favors. You're good, Mitch. You're excluded. Plus, I don't never have to pay to ship your card, so you're good, Mitch. You're grandfathered into that program. All right, Dan's taking some Bowman Chrome U-Packs. All right, so you're taking the bottom one. All right, good luck, guys. No, you're good, Mitch. For all those reasons I just mentioned. All right, good luck, guys. So I'll save the box, and after I package it all up, I'll put it back in the box for you. Do you want any of the wrappers, too, or not? Daniel, if you want a second box, use the offer system and send an offer for $70 if you want a second box. And then sealed or ripped, you tell me. All right, good luck, guys. And in the meantime, let's close PYT. Let's close the baseball PYT. The $10 football break is still stuck at 23, or the hockey PYTs. Something out of there is ripping next. I'd prefer it be the baseball. So the 8 baseball teams, there's a total of 4 hockey teams left, or the 23 $10 football spots. We really should do baseball and keep all the baseball in order. There's 8 left there. Okay, Daniel, you said you did want some wrappers or no? I'll put a couple wrappers back in there. All right, here we go. The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza. It'll go right to your thighs. The Krusty Krab reviews. Dullsville, green refractor. I'll top load this one for you, Daniel. Muscle Beach. You forgot the pickles. Ripper's Reef. Man Ray. Mr. Doodles. Doodle Bob. John. The Guttermouth Convention. Songs. Fun. Paw Cheeks. Clint. Imitation Crabs. Another green refractor. Harold SquarePants. Again, on the greens, we'll top load those. Carol, Squilliam Fancyson. My kids is one of their favorite episodes. Squidward's Talent Show. Sandy Cheeks Refractor. Ship Dutchman. SpongeBob. Tony Fast Jr. Lidl. Pyrite Ponderer. Karen, my computer wife. Sea Bears, and Pearl. So you got 3 green refractors. That was for Chase and Avery. So again, Daniel, later on, if you decide you want another one, just use the offer system and send it for $70. I'll ship it sealed if you want. I don't think I'm streaming the rest of the week. You guys can rip it yourself. And look for tracking probably by Tuesday morning. And then if your kids collect anything sports, shoot me a DM and let me know that. Let me know what they collect sports-wise. Or if they collect Star Wars or anything like that. We'll put a little care package together for the kids. SpongeBob is like a second language here at our house, so, and my kids are in their 20s. All right. Yeah, there's a Star Wars break tomorrow, too. Yeah, just shoot me a DM. Let me know what teams or players they like. Let's see what we can come up with. All right, Mitch has got auctions ending Thursday night. All right, again, thank you, guys. Thank you, Chase and Avery, Daniel. If anybody decides they want to rip one later, we can come back to this. So for my token holders, we can do 75 instead, or subscribers. Actually, we could probably do 70 if a sub or a token holder wants a box. And those have shipping included. All right, where are we at on the PYT? Okay, Hockey 1 is closed. We're going to try to get the whole case. We got 3 left in PYT 2. Nobody took up my offer on the Kings and Pelicans. Okay, here's what's left in baseball. D-backs, Orioles, Reds, Royals, Marlins, Rays, Rangers, Jays. Toughest ones are Orioles and Royals. And I guess you could say Rays, just because it's the Rays. I will do 5 off the Orioles, 5 off the Royals, 5 off the Rays. And then we should be good. I will go that far. And Mitch already took 5 off the Angels, but I don't ship to Mitch, so. 5 off of a couple of those top teams, Nick. Is that what you're talking about? And then you still got a ways to go on the Bowman Chrome U packs. We got to sell 24 of those. We've sold 8. So we've got a little bit. Worst case scenario, I'll ship those packs sealed if we don't get a full box sold tonight, guys. So if you're one of the people that bought the Bowman Chrome U packs, if we don't get it, I'll push to finish out a whole box, and your packs will just go out sealed or added to your stack sealed. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to keep us consistent and keep all the baseball stuff together. Plus, let's be honest, if I move to hockey, we're going to lose a ton of people. There goes the Orioles. Here goes the Rays. Oh, on the NBA, if you take the Pelicans, you tell me what team you want held back in round 3, and I'll send you the link. So I say you still have to buy it. So if there's a team you keep missing, I'll save that team for you in round 3. And if you take the Kings, same deal. You can grab 2 teams out of round 3. Pelicans are $35, Kings are $15. You just gotta let me know what you want to say. You still have to pay for them. I would just send you the link privately before I take round 3 public. You'll buy them before anybody else. So, like, if you wanted the Mavericks but you keep missing them, I'd give you first crack at them for closing out round 1. Yeah. Again, Pelicans are 35 and Kings are 15. Or if you're just like, screw it, I'll help out. I'll take the Kings. All right, you're down to 6. I'm going to go ahead and ping this because I think we can get it. This is going to time out about perfect. MBB 1635. Let me try to get some Discord help here. What the hell are the teams? D-backs, Reds, Royals, Marlins, Rays, Jays. Marlins, Rangers, Jays. Where the hell did all our Reds people go? All right, I'm going to decline that, Furtman. Holy cow on the credit. What's up, Grouchy Thrifter? Furtman, whatever it is, I'm still not paying you enough, probably. All right, we have 863 sellers. Furtman's the man. Uh-oh. I can't keep you going. We're dying off. People are leaving. And now I can't remember what the hell the teams were again. D-backs, Reds, Royals, Rangers, Jays. And then 21 left in $10 football. And what's the last hockey team left? Senators. We got just enough time, too. Imagine the $10 break being the thing that doesn't close tonight. Yeah, you need to go into the rewards room and post in there so Nick can log the credit. You got the doc filled out and everything, Ben? Yeah, Dan, I still need to close. I need to get the count down to 72. There's 24 in a pack, and I started at 96. So it's got to get down to 72. If it doesn't, I'll ship them sealed. So we need to sell 16 more. Unless you want your own box, Dan. So 2 for 15. So 15 times 12 is, what is that, 180? I wouldn't sell it for that. You could have a box for 170 if you wanted. If you wanted your own box. All right. So, Ben Barry, you're going to do that. You're going to go in the rewards room, post what you're doing. You've got the doc filled out. Make sure Nick knows. All right, I see it. So how many rewards are you using, Ben? Okay. Yeah, you've got the doc filled out then. All right, BB twice 80, welcome. Yeah, sorry, Casey. He's burning up his credit, so I don't want him to go through all that and then not. Yeah, sorry. Have him go to all that trouble, then decline him. Okay, you're down to 4 teams. I pinged it. Got it up here. Bowman Chrome. PYT. Mixer 5. Casey, you want one of the other teams that are left? Okay, so this break, hockey, the $10 football if we can get it, and then the bonus baseball break I promised you for closing the PYT. We got to be done by 8 o'clock, or I just tell Mark we're running late. Let Mark start without a boost for a little bit, which I'm sure he wouldn't care. You got the football down to 19. Reds, Rangers, Jays, D-backs, guys. I'm really out of offer money, too. I could do 5 off the Rangers just because it's the frickin' Rangers. That's about it, though. Thank you. What's up? What's up, Tim? I do 5 off the Rangers, and then I think the well's dry there. Just because it's nobody ever wants the Rangers. But yeah, we'll need to get moving. And I'm going to stop pre-sorting. Derek's done for the night, so we're just going to run through these. What a kick-ass Saturday, man. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm going to watch it in peace for the most part till she comes home and starts asking me a ton of questions. I thought I was going to it, but it didn't work out. Yeah, it didn't look good over this way. I don't know. I haven't been watching the weather too much, but it didn't look great over here. I don't know if that helps us or hurts us. Okay, you're down to 2, guys. Yeah, Steve, find us a Senators person. That's PYT2, right? What do we got? Reds and Jays? Is that it? Reds and Jays. Where the hell are my Reds people at? Yeah, this has been fun. I was surprised. It's been a nice turnout. We're real close to getting everything. Remember, Mark's on at 8, singles auctions and mystery slabs. Brandon's on tomorrow at 8. I've got his baseball and wrestling stuff loaded up. He'll be on tomorrow night at 8. And then Ninja Squirrel's going to do his Star Wars break tomorrow at like 6, I think. And I think he's got a couple spots left. Check MBB chat. We're selling them off platform to try to save you guys costs and try to sell them in bulk to get rid of them and save everybody some money since there were so many spots left. All right, so Senators to close round 2. 19 left. All right, I got you again, Casey. Zach had his in first. Sorry. Did that to you again. Matt, I should have had you come up and do that here. Sorry, Casey. You're going to stop putting offers in it. I keep doing that to you. And Senators to close round 2. I thought we had a Senators guy, didn't we? Isn't it Mark Marion? It's not Mark. He's Canucks. He's Canucks. All right, $10 football is going up. I swore we had a Senators person. And then, so are we pretty much in agreement that you guys want something cheap with T205 in it, right? As your little bonus break? Where's your ambassador, Furtman? Your jury foreman. You want it close to $10, or do you just want the $10 T205 carton like we originally talked about? Again, I'm not going to pre-circ this. We're going to try to fly through this. Look at Keith. Keith's local here. He's jumping in a bunch of stuff this week. All the leaves are brown, all the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. Brandon Mason's been hitting it hard this week. Stopped into a break. I passed along the way. Steve Thompson, you don't know anybody that PC Senators? The good news is we'd have a whole half case to try to close it, too. What kind of soup? I'll accept chili and chicken noodle. Tomato soup is crap. Clam chowder is crap. What did I have at that hibachi place on vacation? The miso soup, also crap. Split pea, garbage. Potato soup, garbage. Yuck. Egg drop, garbage. Trash, which is actually worse than garbage. I don't know that I've ever had cheddar bacon. Stone soup. Garbage. If you read the children's book. Beer cheese soup, is that a thing? Beef stew? Yeah, we'll do beef stew. I'll accept beef stew. I don't know, can you call that soup, though? Goulash? Probably also not soup. Talk soup. Welcome, BB Twice 80. All right, let's see if we can pop an auto out of these megas. BB, how'd you find us? Hopefully you're going to say Facebook or Instagram. That's our weakest areas. Twitter X, that's... At least we know it still works. You know what? Elon hasn't paid me in over a month, too. I wonder what's going on. I'm due. I should have been paid by now. Yeah. Ever since we lost BB-8 from Star Wars. One break we're not going to get is the $10 break. Somebody can have $5 off that senator spot if they want it. Damn, guys, our attendance is going to be too low for that Limit 1 special, I fear. Look at it. How are we going to do that? We're going to be under 20 in a minute. Are we going to have to rain check that thing? We might have to rain check it. What's up, Edward? That was weird that froze for a second. We might have to rain check it, guys. I don't know how many people out of 22 are actually even here. What's up, Ed? All right, here we go. I got to pick up the pace a little bit here. Kurtz. Just somebody keep track that I owe you a cheap T205 break. Because I don't, I mean, look, I don't know that Limit 2 we'd even fill it. You think it's dropped off now, wait till I start ripping hockey. All right, Mojo Packs. I'd like at least one auto, please. Keishel to 99. Twins for Sean Hennessy. Dante Nori. Phillies for Tom Folsom. Prison. Jenkins. I guess the good news is at least you've got a life on Saturday night. You've got stuff to do. Kristen, did I see that you had a date or something? James Wood. Schwellenbach, 299. Brandon Mason. Pena. There's Aaron. So we did pop you an auto out of the Mojo pack. There's Mojo Aaron. All right, hobby one. Huh. Okay. Here's hobby two. Got a little thick. Who's your dad's? Where do I know you from? Are you local? I feel like we talked about this already. Bluffton. Yeah, that's right. I think we talked about this. Yeah, that's right. I drank a ton of pina coladas last week, guys. They were so good. So good. It was pretty much pina coladas and rum and cokes. They tried pushing that El Presidente beer on you or whatever, their local beer, and I wasn't feeling it. That was pina coladas and rum and cokes, and then after I got the food poisoning, I cut the drinking down a lot. Oh, thanks, Kristen. Yeah, if you follow me on my personal Facebook, there's a couple pics of me and my better half posted, dressed up. Some of you I don't want following me. There's some people on Hobby Twitter I don't want following me there, but anyway, if you follow me, take a look at it. I don't know. I didn't care for it. Mayo, Otani, Kikuchi, $3.99 Angels for Mitch, Lombard. Cedeno to 50 Yanks for Quesada. Mini diamonds. Caceres, mini diamonds. LaGrange, 25 Yankees. Burns to 299 D-backs for Tim Doubleday. Del Santos, Pirates for Quesada. McCutcheon, 150 Pirates. I've put some weight back on. I'm concerned because I've put like 10 pounds back on. Marina's a 250, so I got to get back to work. I'm super disappointed and annoyed. I feel like a fat bastard right now. Soto. How about a Kim stained glass? Dodgers for Mark Quesada. What's up, RTP? I don't think it's 10 pounds. It's probably more like 7, but I feel disgusting. Oh, a fat body. Look at that, Mark. How about a Kevin Alvarez first hit inscription to 50 Strohs for Tim Doubleday? Not to be confused with Double Dare. That's a nice hit, Timothy. "20 people saw it live." Loaded case. Kim to 199. Shaw came to the league mini diamonds. Moore, Christian Moore. Why can't all of us be Christian Moore? Sasaki, DeVries. Sandlin, Red Sox for Daniels. Fenelon at 299. Maybe I've not been taking my Fenelon. Christian Moore. Medina. Cam Smith, Harper. Snell, 399. Yeah, if you left and came back, I'm thinking about banking your $10 cheap bonus break because I don't. That's the ticker says 24 people, but there's no way. Turner to 299, Phillies, Tom Folsom. Walters 250, Royals for Ben Berry. Weatherholt. I don't even know at limit 2 if we could fill it. And plus we're kind of getting a pinch of time. But Salas 99. If somebody strongly disagrees, we can talk about it, but I don't. I mean, you can still have it. Those cartons aren't going anywhere, but I don't know that we're going to get it tonight, and I don't know that the attendants would get it done. I mean, I don't want to have to chase and beg to fill it. LaRusso to Mets, Rocco. Church 250 Cardinals for Luke. I mean, it's still yours. Like I said, I'm not going to take it away from you, but I just don't know if tonight's the night. Fenelon to 99, Brewers. How far back, John? Yep, right there. Horton Red rookie. Got it. All right, here's your breaker to light box. Yeah, sorry. $5 off the Senators if somebody wants them. Football has not moved at all. I guess that'll do us a favor. I'm going to try to get us some 25 football and have some mixers that have 25 in it. Hopefully that helps us. Then offer still stands. Close the Pelicans. Have to at least close the Pelicans. I'll save you one team, whatever team you want, in Topps flagship half case number 3. If you take the Pelicans and the Kings, I'll save you 2 teams. Or you could have that team in round 3 and round 4 if it was one team you wanted in a full case. You take the Pelicans and the Kings. Pelicans are 35, Kings are 15. So if you wanted the Mavericks, you could potentially have the Mavericks in the whole case saved for you. You just have to grab the Pelicans and the Kings, so I could have the comfort of having PYT1 closed. And there's still 14 left in round 2. All right, here's the Breakers Light Box. Birdseed, Wood, Macarus, 150. Not to be confused with Kid Icarus. That's for Fountains of Wayne. John Hill. I'm assuming it's Hill, not Gill. That's for Brandon Mason. Xander Darby. Giants again for Wayne. Thomas to 250 Cubbies for John Kennel. Leon to 75. Twinkies for Sean Hennessy. Del Santos 499 Pirates. Murillo. Schwellenbach Red. And then on the Bowman Chrome U packs, I'll post in Discord tonight or tomorrow. We'll try to get that down to a full box, and then I'll just add the packs to your stack, and ship them sealed. We need to close about 16 more to finish out a box. Not a big deal. Mark could still start at 8, and we could keep going a little bit too. I don't think he'd care, but let's see where it goes. I've been on the hockey guys all week to get this thing closed, so I don't want to shortchange them. So we got to get the hockey done first, but we could still keep going a little bit. But I know he's got a fun night planned for you. Oh, that came from the Bowman Mega. What's up, Jason? And then there's that Alvarez. It's a nice looking card to 50. And then the Kim stained glass. So that leaves hockey. Football's not filled. And we need the Senators. And like I said, I owe you a bonus break, but we're not going to get it done with 16 people. Look how everybody's scattered. And I'm going to go ahead and ping the PYT2 people. Actually, I'll wait. Can somebody tag Aaron Strew for me? I won't ping the round 2 people yet. Let's put the Senators up there for round 2. Or I guess I can do it. No time left for you. Owe them $10 or cheap T205. Rip. Made myself a note from Saturday. Yeah, I should really just try, Ben, and see how it turns out. $5 off the Senators if you want them. Hell, $6 off the Senators. That's 20%. Oh, yeah, don't even get me started. Ben from the top rope. Ben, for a little bit there after the mayor died and we got the new mayor, I told my wife, I said, you know what? I think I'm going to try to do that job. And I'm like, I'd be perfect for it. I hate politics. And I'm like, how hard could it even be? I just kept going on and on about how I was going to look into it. She's like, you hate politics. I'm like, I know, I would be perfect. That's why. I knew a guy from a previous career that here in town that ran and got smoked, but that was his whole thing that, hey, I'm not a career politician and blah, blah, blah. And the thing is, the second you disassociate yourself from either party and say you're just neither one of them, you have no support or funding or anything from either side, and you might as well just say forget it. That's why you could never do it, because you have to have one of those. Unless you're loaded and you're going to fund the whole thing yourself, you could never do it. Also, I hate politics, and I don't need somebody digging into my whole personal life and history and my family and stuff. But yeah, as soon as you say, hey, I'm not tied into either party, you have no help from anybody, and you might as well just forget about it. Remember Ross Perot? All right, I love seeing Chris Talaski on here. Plus, he's doing a lot better, so that's cool. Mark is Brody's uncle, if I haven't told you 100 times. There's Aaron. Yeah, and I would never do it anyway. Can you imagine how awful that job would be? Okay, I'm not pre-sorting this. I'll hold back the young guns and most of the inserts just so we can kind of track them, but yeah, I never watched. I knew what it was about when I watched it. Yeah. I mean, I could see like for a month you'd be, or for a year you'd be like, oh, this is kind of neat. But then you'd be like, oh, what a pain in the ass. Meeting with those assholes all day. Lawyers and stuff. No thanks. Sucks there's nobody here. I felt like chatting it up. For you hockey people, whether you're here now or later on, some of the feedback I got was that there was kind of a boycott of Upper Deck this year because of some of the pricing. If that's the case, let me know, and I will back out of pre-orders and whatever, and we can go a different route. But the writing's kind of been on the wall. Artifacts was kind of a struggle to fill. This one historically fills pretty quick, and it was a little bit of a challenge. So I don't know if you noticed, I made a little TikTok thing, and I even posted on Facebook and then shared on my personal Facebook and tagged the comments to try to get some of the people that see us at the Comets games and stuff to try to get some new blood in the breaks. But that was somebody made the comment about boycotting Upper Deck because some of the pricing and stuff. But it's kind of up to you guys what you want to do. And this is one of the cheapest products we're going to see all year long. So a little concerned. So I guess share that feedback with me down the line here whenever. I'll keep it fun, keep it cheap. We can keep the breaks smaller if that helps or whatever, but I don't want to fight that battle with every product, and I've got a lot of pre-orders locked in. If I need to turn those loose, I will, and we can do whatever, but yeah, I'm so tired of some of that stuff. Oh, Montana's there in South Bend. That's cool. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, this is for a new product and stuff. And I have 5 loose boxes left too, so we could do personals or we can do some randoms. I'll probably get you like a 3-box random or something cheap, something I can try to keep around 10 or 15 bucks. So just spitballing here, maybe like a 3-box random for 15 bucks or something. I'll post that for next week. But yeah, I'm super concerned. So, but I mean, we got it done. When did I post this? I posted Tuesday or Wednesday, I forget. So it wasn't terrible. And I don't think I had to do a ton of offers. We did a few, but I know I'm getting into hockey more. My brother, who never watched hockey in his life, is freaking now he's watching NHL games. He'll probably end up going to damn near every Comets game he can go to. My wife's getting into it. I might even make it to an NHL game this year. If you think it's just Series 1 is the issue, yeah. And I know we get frustrated when the product explodes because we're chasing one person, Zion, Bedard, and some of the other stuff you guys have had to deal with. But I mean, also remember, I've got a business to run, and I can't lose money on every product that comes out too. So we got to do what works for us too. But if you know anybody that collects hockey, we got to get them in here because I can't have This one didn't go too bad, but you guys have seen some of those breaks where it's 10 or 12 people closing the whole break out. So yeah, you can message me. I sold one to Eric Martin. I could probably do 2 more, then do like a 3-box random or something. All right, here we go. If you feel like I missed something, yell at me and I'll go back. But I gotta pick up the pace here because we got an 8 o'clock cutoff maybe. McDavid, Young Guns, Ostlin Sabres, Hellebuck Jets, Cup Quest. And I'm not gonna. We can go back at the end and I can show you the list if you guys want. Encore. And then I'll show you potentially what I was sleeving. Here, I'll show you this now. Well, I showed you before because I mentioned Tulaski and Nylander. That's the speckle. We ripped a box for E-Mart yesterday. Sizzle Reel, Perfetti. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on the base. I'm going to look for stuff. Tippett, Bustle, Speckle, Letang Canvas, Clark Portrait, Aho Dazzlers. I think the Dazzlers are fairly rare. Canvas Haze. All right. Wyatt Portraits. Tracking Systems. Talbot. Jacob. Gaucher. Young Guns Flyers. I'm sure you guys will calibrate me. Adrian Kempe. Kings Cup Quest. See you, Jason. Here's Missouri Outburst, Red Wings. Demko, Tracking System, Canucks. Compositions, Jets. Carroll, Canvas. Cylinder, Jackets, Young Guns. Barzal, Compositions, Isles. Sizzle Reel, Quinn Hughes, Canucks. There's a QR code. That's the $1.99. I don't remember the other sizzle reels. That one's not numbered. There, you guys can watch it yourself. Huh. I guess I'll have to check to see if those are numbered. Montembeau, Canadians, Draisaitl. And I don't think you can DM me or Aaron Struck can DM me. I don't think there was any base I was going to do anything to. Talapilo, Young Guns, Canucks, as far as sleeving and top loading. As far as your team, feel free to DM me. Draisaitl Canvas, Duran Bruins, Young Guns, Pasternak. So like this, I don't like going through Eric Martin's personal box. I didn't see anything that stood out that I needed to sleeve or top load base wise. So if there's something for your team you think warrants it, again, just shoot me a DM. Kemper, Kings, Outburst. But here at the end of this box, I'll kind of show you where I was at, or these three. Allmark, and you can help me adjust. Carroll, goal-oriented. Sometimes depending on the player, I might deviate a little bit. if it's a more popular player. Caulfield, Sizzle Reel Reinhardt, Sabrango, Young Guns. All the Young Guns will always get top loaded. I don't care if it says on the front, this guy's a turd. McTavish, Sizzle Reel. That's a speckle. Canvas, Erickson, Quinn Hughes. Pasternak, Sizzle Reel. Dylan Duke, Lightning, Young Guns. Cup Quest, Thompson. Chatfield, Hurricanes Acetate. Compadres. Anybody know the odds on the Compadres? Again, I'm not going to sleeve or top load any of the base stuff unless you tell me, hey, watch out for this guy on this team. Let me know the team too, but McCann Dazzlers. And because it warrants it, not because it's your PC. Reinhardt. I did have, you'll think this is crazy, someone that was pissed because I didn't penny sleeve. It was a guy that's been in the league like over 12 years. I didn't sleeve his base, and supposedly I knew it was his favorite player, and he has not been back since. And it was a regular break person and a break club member. Demidov. And it's stuff that nobody else would sleeve, and felt that I intentionally slighted him because I didn't sleeve his favorite PC player. Connor. Quillen. Leafs. It wasn't in hockey. Makar. Demidov. I mean, was it just a plain old base? Was it just a base card? Yeah, all the Young Guns are going to get top loaded, guys. Yeah, it's in the top load stack. Tell me to pay attention in the chat like I'm 10 years old. Yeah, it's right here. There's not a Bobcat or a 1-year-old that's going to come over here and knock it off the table. There you go. Geeky, Acetate, Clear Cut, Reinhardt, Panarin and Laffey. Robertson, Canvas Young Guns, Renzel. Yeah, they're right here in front of me stacked up. They're going to be okay for the duration of the break, and then we'll get them all sleeved and top loaded. Oslin Young Gun to 250 Deluxe Sabres for Aaron. Canadians were Emart. Kemper, Marchenko, Robert Thomas, Tippett, Bustle, Dorwart, Flyers, Young Guns, McCann Canvas, Finley, Lightning, Point, Demko, Carr, Ian Moore, Ducks, Canvas Bennington, Blues. Colton Dock, Blackhawks, Young Guns. Chuck. Holotypes, Werenski. Jackets for Jacob Nicholas. That's got to have some rarity to it. Luke Hughes, Hyman, Nyman, and Hyman. I'll top load all the Cup Quest, Aho, Compadres, Lightning. Pedersen, Young Guns. Kempe, Dazzlers. Nikishkin, Canvas. Bobrovsky. Brindamore. Morrissey. Thanks for closing these today, guys, too. Thank you. Kyrou Encore. Lane Hudson. Stankoven. Foligno. Canvas. Robidas. Hurricanes. Olmark. Brady. Sky. Predators. That's for Brian Fred. Outburst. How close was I? I'm going to say Sky. Matthews and Nylander. Carlson. Cup Quest. Snuggerud. Inventor of the Snuggie. Talapio. Kemper. Speckled Tracking. Shea. Is it Shea? You all right, Nick? I won't guess anymore if it's that far off. Dostal. Dvorsky. Some of you guys are going to end up Dvorsky. Shesterkin. Ovechkin. Now you're missing a dresser drawer? That sounds like an interesting story. All right, that was the first 3 boxes. I don't think we're going to do a recap. I'm shocked that you have a cat. There's box 4. Any offers in for the Senators yet? There they are. Rapoli went easy on me. Thank you, James. I'll put the $10 football break back up so we can not fill that. Just to have something on the stage. All right, last 3 boxes. Thank you, James. We'll do PYT 2 next. Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. Actually, even if we run late, there's probably no impact on Mark because he doesn't have any hockey. And if you don't collect hockey, there's no way you're watching this. So it's actually a good fit. Mark, are you here now? EOM, Mark? Yeah, so hey, go ahead and start at 8 no matter what I'm doing. I don't think I'll have any impact on you because all I'm doing, I mean, unless by some miracle that football break fills, you've got the shop the rest of the night. You can stay on till 1 in the morning if you want. But no matter what I do, go on at 8 and I'll send everybody over. But like I said, I don't think the overlap's going to be a big deal. You follow me? I'm happy to send whoever wants to go over there, and I'll boost you as soon as I'm done. I mean, if they close that football break, awesome, but yeah. I'll constantly tell people to go over there. I mean, I might be 10 minutes late, maybe. Like I said, Mark, you can stay on as long as you want. There's nothing else going on after you, so. Okay, here's the last 3 boxes. PYT 1. I'll rip the football if you guys close it. You're almost halfway. Sabres. Preds. This is interesting. Swagnificant. Radko Gudas. Ducks. What the hell? That's for Tulaski. That's crazy. Flames. Jets. DeBrincat. Fowler. Quillen, Leafs. Yeah, that card's nuts. Patrick Lane, Canvas. Oliver Moore, Blackhawks. McDavid compositions. Outburst Carlson Kraken. Hughes Boys. Devils. Bedard. Some of those I'll top load. Like I said, if it's a more popular player, we'll top load it. Hudson. Missouri. McCarr. Speckle. Swag is 1 in 288. What about your swag, Ben? Caulfield. Chuck. Bertuzzi. Levshinov. Blackhawks. Rossi. Bobrovsky. Leonard. Dougie Hamilton, Dazzler. That's a blue. Dazzlers are way more rare than the past. Cousins, Canvas. Larkin. Dylan, not Barry. Eichel and Stone. Abols. Panarin Bread. Photography is pretty sweet on these. The checklist will go back and forth. Left side, right side. Cooley. Forsberg, Speckle. Lindgren. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to keep referring to the list and congratulating people. Sorry. We'll never get out of here. Swayman, Canvas, Bruins. Rodrigue. Jarvis. Demko Dazzlers. That's a pink. It's like red but not quite. Canucks. Brian Coe. Pink when I turn out the light. Marner. I'm going to top load the cup quests. Zuccarello, pop count 500, wild for B. Fred. Luukkonen. Kent Johnson. Jackets. Shine. Wings. Da-da-da. Da-da. Da-da. Canvas Coleman. Ford. Bedard compositions. Monahan, Outburst. Some of you guys have outbursts. Not me. I'm completely calm and level-headed constantly. Zari. Hurricanes. Wood. Preds. Stutzel, Dazzler. Blue. Blue must be the most common. Brant Clark, Canvas. Robertson. I probably over top load the Canvas. Draisaitl. Missouri. Draisaitl again. Edinger. Osland. Speckle. Can I hit an auto in these? Blue is 1 in 12, Ben says. Talbot. Speckle again. Eklund. Pedersen. How do we have a young gun for Pedersen then? Wolf. Ryan Leonard. Matthews. Canvas Young Gun Robitus, black and white. Canes for Mark Klitsch. Kreider, 1 in 5,000. Oh, on the black and white Young Gun. Boldy. Demko, Speckle. Oh, for an autograph. So you're saying there's a chance. Troy Terry. Toffoli, Celebrini, Compadres. I'll top load that because it's Celebrini. Kraken. Aho, black and white. Terry. Swayman. Demko. Sanderson. Who's Dan C? McKinnon. Robertson. Fancy Dancy. Keller. Caulfield, Speckle. Quinn Hughes. Not even my favorite Hughes. Keller Canvas. Cam Lund, Young Guns. Hudson. Kachuk. Nylander. Nylander. In the end, there can be only one. Kempe. Weisblatt. Yeah, Weisblatt, eh? Colton, Sillinger. Levshinov and Demidov, Young Guns checklist. Defaulting to the left side, so Canadians for Emart. Outburst. There you go. It's a nice one. Kyle Connor. Forsberg. Urson. Forsberg. Koivunen. All right, let's get PYT rolling. 2 rolling. And I believe the Avs were racked to Mojo Aaron. Look at that sexy ass, too. Thing is gorgeous. What's up, Chris? Thing is good looking. I like that, Kristen. You should use that. So the only thing we're not going to get is the quick filler for closing the PYT, but there wasn't enough people here anyway to even justify putting it up. And then we're not going to close out a whole box of the Bowman Chrome U-Packs, which we'll just ship them sealed. I'll work on closing out a box tomorrow. And then the $10 football, the $10 football break with 18 left. It's whatever. All right, round 2. Yeah, sorry, Chris. We're late AF. What's the concert, Chris? Elton John? I'm just going to start guessing. Mumford and Sons? You tell me when I get it right, okay? You tell me if I'm hot or cold or warm. ABBA. Captain and Tennille. Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. Mark, just do your thing at 8, and I'll cover it from my end. Just do your thing. And let Daddy worry about the rest. Cover band for 90s country at a casino. You picked that over this, Chris? Welcome back, Jason Lusk. This is PYT2. Remember that your shipping is closed on this. Shipping is covered. Closes your stack. Well, I guess I'll stop guessing. You took all the fun out of it. You robbed me of that, Pulaski. And then he puts me on silent so he can't hear me, bitch. Yeah, I know. I hope you have a shitty time, Chris. 90s country at a casino. 90s country. Is that Amy Grant? No, I think they end up at a casino. They don't start there. Sorry, we saw Ludacris at a casino. Bobrovsky speckled. Holloway. Pedersen. What am I missing here? Because we have a Pedersen that's not a young gun. Okay. Neckus. Literally the same freaking name. How stupid is that? I mean, that's like Max Muncy and Max Muncy, or Will Smith and Will Smith. Doesn't make any sense. Or Mike Stanton. Don't even, Kristen. I will boot you so fast. I will run nothing but PYTs just so you can't come in and do a trade window. Crosby. Huberdeau. Don't you do that. That's the wrong button to push. Gauscher. Beniers. All right, guys. Now Kristen pissed me off. When Mark goes live at 8, I got to do a couple things. Canvas Rangers. That's kind of a cool photo. Shine. Celebrini. Composition. We'll top load that. So stroke of 8. I got a couple things to do. Josh Norris. Sabres. Pop count 500. Carr McKinnon. Compadres. Mark Salt. Carlson. Jarvis. Robidas. Diabetes. Peralt. McCarr. Mercer. Outburst. Merzlikins. Ovechkin. Hyman. Careful you don't bust that. Evangelista. Frank. Can I be Frank? Sure, Ed. Box 2. Anybody seen that Naked Gun movie? It's probably on Netflix now. Maybe I'll watch it tonight with the wife. It's on Netflix yet? Kristen, you're supposed to Google search him, not yourself. He's the one you got to worry about. You did that completely wrong. Could turn out he's a Red Sox fan or something. Yeah, that sounds like something a woman would do. Yeah, I had somebody call me out because I was dating and my divorce wasn't final. Her friend looked me up way back in the day. Made a big deal about it and stuff. And it's like, oh, cool, you got me. Yep, can't wait to find you on a milk carton, Kristen. Put it in my little trophy case here. Kristen on a milk carton. First Break Club member to go missing. First Break Club member to be featured on the ID channel or whatever the hell it's called. Nick and his dresser, man. We need a room in Discord about it. Mazur, Young Gun Canvas. Callahan. That's Big Tom Callahan's son. Dougie Hamilton, grown man calls himself Dougie. How about a deluxe Nazar to $250? Blackhawks down. Marcus Alt, Meyer. Yeah, Kristen, first Break Club member to end up in one of those, end up on Dateline. McDavid, Draisaitl, Cagnoni. Werenski, Duke, Quinn Hughes, Hagel. All the racks and stuff you win now, Kristen, imagine if you're dead. It'll be more than when we sent all that stuff to Jeffrey and ended up on the Today Show. Jeffrey just had a birthday here recently, too. Kucherov, Oslin. People will be like, what's Kristen's PC? They'll be like, now it's just dirt and grass. Backlund, Outburst, Knees, Robertson, Morrissey, all because she didn't do her homework. Demidov. This is a different case, too. Left side. I'm sure we'll have more than one of those. Stankoven, Mini Diamonds. We get another one to go to the right side. Will Smith, Canvas, Carlson, Reinhardt, Melatonin, McDavid. Kesselring. Acetate. Made that in 12 parsecs. Hershey, Aho. Yeah, the grass refractors. That was box 2. All right, is Mark live yet? This is the halfway point. Saturday night, you guys made it halfway. That's better than most of you do, making it halfway on Saturday night. All right, I got to get Mark some attention here real quick. Hang on. Hey, if you're here for EOM Hobby House, Mystery Slabs and Singles Auctions, he's live now. Here's the link to his stream. I don't know why it says I joined now. Mystery slabs. All right. Box 3. If you're not in this break, go over and watch Mark. He's got some deals for you. I wish I lived at Yankee Stadium and saw 45 home games a year. Cost of living has got to be crazy. I can't even make it to Fanatics Fest. Lightning, Speckle, Slavin, Toffoli. Fanatics Fest is out this year. Washy, we are washed out. Washy Washerson. Petrangelo, black and white. Golden Knights. Bullshit, Kristen. Perfetti, you went to more than 2. Parikh. Logan Stanley Outburst. McDavid. Sizzling, which I think was like a cheap knockoff bacon product. Bedard Cup Quest. Beniers Encore. Carlson. Skerrick. He was on the Vulcan High Council. Clark Dazzler Kings. Is that your dude, Jason? Thomas Harley Canvas. Lane. Ettinger. Ford. Demko. Like I said, watch for probably a 3-box random of this. Perfetti. Timo Meyer. Speckle. Probably do a 3-box random. Tempted to maybe do a 4-box random, which would be a third of a case, but I don't know. 3 or 4-box random. Coco. Ian Moore. It'll be 3 or 4. It won't be 5. Raymond. Goal-oriented to 199 for the Wings. And that'll run next week. I don't see any scenario where I'm breaking tomorrow, so get your shipping notes in. Ostman. And remember, shipping is covered in these hockey PYTs. So your stack is closed if you're in the PYT. Box 4 of 6. I mean, the other thing we could do is we could do a 4-box PYT and just do 2/3 of the half case pricing. If you thought we could fill a 4-box PYT. Instead of a random. Or a 3-box PYT and just cut the pricing. Well, you got to factor in the shipping because you can't half price shipping because shipping doesn't get cheaper. We can make it a stack break. That's an idea too. We can make it a stack break. Your shipping's already closed. If we ripped it fast enough, we could just do stack shipping and throw the break in with this stuff. All right, he's up to 10 people. That's an idea as well. Just trim the pricing down. 3 or 4 boxes. Easy math, fairly easy. He's only got 5 less people than us. Yeah, or just do randoms. I got this case at a good price, too. We filled it. That's the main thing. All right, and then we'll raid over to EOM. Up to you guys if you want to go. If it's all hockey people, I don't know that Mark's got any hockey, but if you're into football, baseball, basketball, he may have something for you. Rodrigue, Oilers, Moore, Kucherov. What did I tell him? I told him I would be like 10 or 15 minutes. Dougie Hamilton, Pink, Dazzler, Devils, Matthews, Suzuki, Raymond. Everybody hates Raymond. Coco. Montembeau, Canvas, Cam Lund, Zuccarello, Outburst Lund, Young Guns, Askarov, Brinket, Heiskanen, Hudson, Bustle, Callahan, Dazzlers, Hegel, Blue, Ferraro, Ovechkin, Kochetkov, Snuggerud, Kirill, Celebrini, Encore, top load that, Kreider, Sherwood Forest, Celebrini, Pasternak, Dunn, Bobrovsky. Thanks again, guys, for closing these out. Perfetti, Speckle, Dostal, Jack Hughes. And if you don't want your base, let me know in shipping notes. Or if you're not in Break Club Discord, there's a shipping notes in the channels on the front page of MBB Marketplace on our district site. You can donate your base, your unsleeved stuff, your dupes, commons, whatever you want to call it. We'll give them to the kids at the Comets games this season. Box 5. Base, unsleeved, dupes. I don't, it's been a long time since somebody said donate my triples. I really don't. That's too much labor. If I see that note, I'm probably deleting it, honestly, because it's not worth the time. But it's been a while since somebody did that. Donate my triples. This is box 5. What's going on with Notre Dame and USC? I don't know if I've got any beer here. Box 6. And here's the last box. Ah! Better turn that on and put some lucky clothing on. It sounds good right now, some ice cream. Eat that before she gets home. She'll never know. Last 2 boxes, guys. Mark is live now if you're looking for singles auctions and mystery slabs. We'll rate over there, or you guys can go on about your lives. Pasternak, Finley, Jack Hughes, Speckle, Pedersen, Reinhardt, Forsberg, Hudson, Young Guns, Quinn Hughes compositions. Again, I appreciate you getting this close. Gudbranson, Jackets, Clear Cut, Gauthier, Montembeau, that sounds awful. Anything mint is garbage. Decord, Barzal, except for like a York peppermint patty. Kachuk, Rinzel, Matthews, Faber, Hamilton, Speckle, Markstrom, McCarr, Canvas, Abels, McCarr, McKinnon, Sizzle Reel. That's to 199. Avs. And you know what? The Avs are actually Aaron Burgess. Mojo Aaron was racked this spot. Emart racked him, so that's going to Mojo Aaron. Tuke, Shesterkin, Batherson, Decord, Doc, Larkin, Leonard, Barzal, Kristen, are there Islanders Young Guns in this? Kadri, Outburst. The corner does not look good on that. Reinhardt, Draisaitl, Rangers. This will go left side. How does it work on Young Guns, guys? Is there one for every team? I've honestly never paid attention. Peralt, Nugent Hopkins, Do they try to have one for every team or no? Jason says no. Marchenko, black and white. Byfield, Chesterkin. Dazzler blue, Lowry, Jets, McKinnon. Chuck Sizzle, Washy, Keller. Oh, the Islanders finally got somebody good. Nice. Sorokin, McCann, Speckle. So you're saying we're going to have Islanders fans from all out of the woodwork, huh? Out of nowhere. Koivunen, Pens, Canvas Young Gun, Coco, Stutzel. People we've never seen before that are Islanders fans. How about Pesci, one of one Devils outburst for Andrew Moore? One of one. Is it Pesci or Pesky? It's a one of one. I know that. Pretty cool. Andrew Moore. I think it's just A Moore in Discord. Or Andrew M. Anyway, he's in Discord. See what he says. I don't know that he was an actual Devils fan. Marcus Holt. Maybe he was just helping out. Duran. Figured out in shipping notes. Edinger, Osman, Ovechkin. Kastelich, outburst. Crosby, Bratt. Kemmel, Tippett, Nyman. All right, we got to go. Thank you guys for closing that. We're right over to EOM or not. And I'll see you guys. I'll be messing around with card stuff for a few more hours yet. Maybe 2 more hours. And then watch the game, and I'll be around all day tomorrow. So get your shipping notes in. Way to sneak that in, Tim. All right, let's right over.